You want to feel like you're really super cool? When you get a box with a top secret envelope on the top of it, you feel pretty cool. I'm pretty stoked about this, actually. I love Everdell.
Will this self-destruct in 5 seconds?
Hello again, Misfits. It's Anthony with a special edition of Under the Lid. I have with me Farshore. Now, Farshore is the new game from Starling Games, and it's set in the Everdell world. It is not part of the regular Everdell game line, as you can see behind me here. It's its own thing. It's part of their Edge of the Map series. It uses mechanics from Everdell, however, it expands upon them, adds to them, and makes it its own thing. I was beyond stoked to get this in from Starling Games, and I super appreciate it. I was losing my mind when a box showed up on my doorstep and said top secret, and I think I had 5 seconds to blow up. Like it blew up in like 5 seconds. Misfit Tom was here. It was very smoky. We kind of had to throw it out the window. It was not very pretty, but it was super awesome to get it. So big thanks to you guys at Starling Games, man. I was super excited for this. So I am going to definitely be playing this. We're gonna be playing this a lot. Now my friend here, Misfit Tom, has not played. Have you even played Everdell? Have I got you to play? Oh my God, this guy. So I am the huge Everdell fan. Me and Misfit Amanda, right, honey?
Yep.
We're huge Everdell fans. We love this game. It is a deck building game, but it is more than that. It's absolutely adorable, first of all. And you have just really, really awesome deck building mechanics in it that are a little unlike some of the other ones. You actually lay them out and you're kind of building your own little village. It's very cool. You have your people, you have your buildings, and basically everything kind of builds off each other. And it kind of adds a little bit of Seven Wonders vibe to it without being drafting, because stuff you can build for free based on what you put out. There's a lot going on, and depending on the expansions you add, you can add even more. It kind of becomes its own thing, its own living thing. You have trains and you have all kinds of just stuff you add on there, more cards, just all kinds of things. And these guys are awesome. Tabletop Tycoon is awesome as well, by the way. So
I remember they were at Gen Con. They had a giant tree.
Yes, they had a giant tree. And
really cool looking.
so these guys are awesome. And I was stoked to hear that they had a new game coming out, but nobody really knew it. Like I looked around and they've kept this hush hush. So we are super happy to be one of those few that got an advanced copy. Now we're going to show off our rule book here.
Why don't you put this on the opposite
I'm
side?
I'm going to do that. I was thinking since we're doing things backwards, we're at Studio B, so you guys are going to have to bear with us here, okay? Now there are a lot of similarities to regular Everdell. Obviously, you got your little tree, but instead of a tree, you got a lighthouse, and then you have your shore. Now this game is based around boats. So you're basically traveling around the seas and shores of Everdell, discovering, as far as I could tell. Now, there are a lot of similarities, obviously, to Everdell that you recognize. However, there's obviously going to be a boating mechanic. Anytime there's a boating game, there's always, or we should say, whenever a game incorporates boating mechanics, there's always going to be stuff like flipping tiles over to discover things usually, and win mechanics. I don't know yet if it's in this. I'm guessing here, but we're going to do that when we go over the review and things like that. But I can already see a Winds of Change here, so they already have something going on here with windy stuff, right? There's always wind involved with sailing last time.
That's how the boats go.
Is that how the boats go?
That's how the boats go.
Is that how they go? Every time I hear sailing, I think of the sailing song. Sailing takes me away. Oh no! I am dating myself. Sorry, younger people. I am dating myself. So that's enough of the rule book. I'm kind of carrying on here because I'm actually really kind of excited and beyond excited to actually unbox it. So you got your little islands, obviously you discover per cardboard. I wonder if they make like a super, like I wonder if you can get like, now Everdell is known to have like super fancy components. They had an Uber edition come out with a wooden tree and all this other kind of cool stuff. So I wonder maybe if they have like, they can get like fancier islands or something. That would be super cool. You got your lighthouse, which is pretty awesome looking. Now I know your animals go on there. There's different new animal races. I don't know if this incorporates with the prior Everdell. I don't think it does, as far as I know. Like usually the expansions do, but I don't think this does. It's a standalone thing. It's its own thing. Oh, geez. Okay. As usually, I got to be careful with the Everdell boards.
Gracious, that's big.
No, it's not small at all. Check that out. That looks really cool. So our lighthouse is going to go here. This is our bay. So it's completely empty. So yeah, you're going to put your islands out here. You're going to go around discovering them. You got your docks. You got your lookout. You got your point track around there. and then you got your different actions you could play, your general actions you could do. Like the board, this is really nice. Let's go ahead and hit up some cards. How about it? Some cards?
Let's do that. I'm still amazed at how beautiful that board is.
It is a really nice board. Yeah, no, Everdell always has nice boards, although this is, I think, I might be wrong, but it looks bigger, a lot bigger than the prior boards, but I think that's because on the other boards, you did put some stuff on, but this, like, you have to lay out all your tiles that you're probably going to travel around, so it's probably bigger for a reason.
Because the ocean is big.
Because the ocean is we think alike sometimes. It's kind of scary. Sailmaker.
Ooh, let's check this stuff out.
Merchant. Sea chip. So as with Everdell, they have their own, like, they have their own world, basically. They tell their own little stories with the world, and of course they're all what's the word I'm looking for, Miss Vitamina? Anthropomorphic.
Anthropomorphic.
There we go. Thank you. Yes, if you could say that word.
They're animal people.
They're animal. Well, listen. That's derogatory. Okay, they have to use their proper terms here. Anthropomorphic. Well, all I remember is reading a lot of things about animals. But yes, they are animals, and they are alive. Obviously, well, of course, animals are alive. Anyway, they're like people. They build boats and they do things. Okay, so you have. I don't know where I was going with that.
Neither do I.
That's okay.
Another Anthony tangent.
Another.
Brought to you by animals who are people.
Are they funding us now? Is that how that works? That would be super cool. I'd totally be all right with that. Shipwreck, lighthouse keeper. So you can see all the cool animals that are people. Oh, they got dolphins. Ooh. Navigator, which actually, did you know the military uses dolphins, you know, as navigators and sonar boys and things like that. You didn't know that?
I knew that.
You didn't know they use them as assassins too?
Yeah.
They did. Yeah, they sneak up on the land.
Maybe they took
assassinate somebody.
No,
too soon. No,
millionaires.
Yeah, let's not go there.
It was our killer dolphins.
It was our killer dolphins. Yeah, you could hashtag dolphin
that
assassins.
Like a great movie.
And these look like cards that you trade in. Usually you trade in stuff, and then these are bonus cards. Do not gain something when you move your boat. So there's a lot going on here, and you can take a photo with the other side of this card to share your experience with your friends. So when you win. I love that when they do stuff like that. It's just cute. All right. So like with all Everdell boxes, you have all your space accounted for in here. So we're going to go back right into space. So what should we do next? What?
Show everybody the thing in the box.
The inserts?
Yeah, the inserts. That's really nice.
Yeah, it is. Ooh, look at that. Well, I mean, I was going to do it after, but yeah, I could take a look at it. It's pretty cool, huh? So it holds everything. Now the boats are going to go in here. Maybe we should show like a before and after because these are all bagged up. We're going to take the bags out of these. You actually don't need the bags for most of this stuff. So here's our boats. Now, however, the boats, I'm sure, probably have sails. Oh, son, I'm getting excited. Look at all this stuff. Let's see what I got here. What the heck is all this nonsense? Oh, my God. I don't see sails. I figured there'd be sails. Are there sails of these things? Maybe. Yes, there are sails with punchboard sails. Oh, the sails
they're
are
on here.
They're on here. You know, we're going to punch one of these, all right, just for giggles. See how these look because I'm excited now. That is adorable. See?
Here, hold it up. Let's get close up.
Wow, that's pretty cool, right?
Ooh, that is
Does the sails go that way? Are they supposed to go the other way? I don't even know.
I think it depends on the way the wind's going.
No, they go the other way, I think it says. There you go.
Ooh.
That looks more like a boat now, right?
Yeah.
I dig it. So these are your character boats. They do have a spot for them in there where you can hold them along with the punchboard sails. Now we're going to get to the materials because if there's nothing, they do. Well, you know what? Before we get to the materials, maybe we should get to the animals first. Let's get to the animals.
Ooh, we got meeples?
Of course. It's Animorph meeple. No, Animeeples, yes. Yes, Everdell is very known for, I know you have not played this game yet, but you will. And you will see that all the Everdell games have awesome animal meeples, which make it not let's say it's kind of unique. You don't really see these level of animal meeples in other games. It's hard not to say that there aren't animal meeples in other games, but I don't know. They just have their own style about them that I really like. So you have your beavers, and you have your ducks, and you have your crabs, and you have, what is that, seagull? Is that a seagull? Whoever plays a seagull, no one's going to like them. You know that, right?
Mine.
Yeah, exactly. No one's going to like the seagulls. So let me just get these all over. I'll mess with them. So these are your 4 factions. You'll have your ducks, your seagulls, your beavers, and your crabs. And
Wait,
you
beavers or otters?
listen, okay, buddy. I don't know here. Let's find out. All right. It says beavers.
Okay.
Oh, and they're not seagulls. They're puffins.
Oh, that's even better.
What's a puffin?
It's like a penguin that can fly.
Penguins can fly.
You are
No,
high.
they cannot.
Oh, I'm thinking seagulls. Penguins can't fly. That's right. My bad. My bad. So what they also do is they have these awesome little meeple resources. They got little. I'm not sure what those are. What are those? So we have driftwood, seaweed, sea stones, and mushrooms. So these are driftwood. Then we have stones. Oh, these are pretty. I like these. Check these out. These are nice.
Ooh.
They're very pretty. I like those a lot. We're gonna go for the seashells by the seashore. She sells.
Oh wow, they're actually
pearlescent.
like shells. too.
Pearlescent.
They're shaped like shells.
They're pearlescent. I know
Pearlescent.
that. I know that word. Yes, they are pearlescent. Very pretty. I like these. And then we're gonna go for the seaweed. Oh, these are cool. I'm gonna put these in our ramen.
Ooh. Are they squishy?
Yeah, they're squishy.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, they are very squishy. Squish, squish, squish. Then we have. Ooh.
So different tactile feelings.
We got a little Homer noise there going. Woo! Yeah, they are also kind of squishy. These are the mushrooms, the sea mushrooms, mushrooms at sea. Yeah, mushrooms. Yeah, I didn't know there's mushrooms at sea. And last but not least, anchors.
Metal anchors.
Metal anchors. Now, always with Everdell games, they definitely do not skimp on premium stuff. I mean, these are really nice components. They could have just done everything in meeple or cardboard or whatever. No, you get really cool crap, and that's what helps elevate these games. I mean, the game's already great, but all these cool little resources, all these other things that they add on, just elevate that much more. Yeah, this looks awesome. That is all the contents of the box. Like with most Everdell games, you could probably expect some expansions with this. Although, really, honestly, it's like one Everdell game with 8 million expansions. But you can, they're kind of branching out with this, and it looks really awesome. I hope they make some expansions to this. I'm sure they probably will. If not, they might be doing standalone titles just to kind of, differentiate it with different mechanics. I'm not sure, but it's part of their new series. They said the Reaches of Everdell, or the World of Everdell, and basically they're just branching out. Let me look at the proper title. It's called. Let's see here, boys and girls.
Farshore.
Farshores, yes. Well, now that's the title of the game, but the series that they're calling it. Help me out here, buddy. Here it is. The Edge of the Map. Edge of the Map series, which I like. I forgot it already. But yes, Edge of the Map series. So I think what they're doing is they're trying to do more stuff kind of tangent to Everdell. And this looks awesome. While it still is familiar as an Everdell player, I still recognize a lot of bits and bobbles and probably how it's going to play. They've tailored it and made new mechanics and changed the game up a bit. And they added all this cool sea stuff without needing it to make it an expansion. So you don't have to get it. You don't have to buy an expansion. It's a standalone and you're good to go. I'm super stoked to play this. I've talked about it enough because honestly, I just want to play it like right now. This looks so. You ready to play this, man?
Let's learn this puppy.
Let's learn this puppy. Let's go. I know Misfit Amanda is super stoked here to play this game.
Yes, I am.
Yes, she is. We'll get a review out and a bunch of other stuff on this. Thanks again, as always, Starling Games, and especially Railroad Tycoon, guys. You guys are awesome. Oh, sorry, Tabletop Tycoon, Railroad Tycoon. I'm thinking of their other game. There's a railroad. There's a railroad game. Yes, you guys are awesome. And we're gonna eat this game alive, honestly. We love Everdell. Thanks again for joining me for another Under the Lid, guys. My top secret note is still smoking back there, so I kind of gotta go take care of it because I don't know what it's gonna do back there. Until then, of course, as always, don't forget to play lots of Everdell and game on.